The first crack. Cemetery gray skies. A single, fresh headstone stands out among older markers. The inscription reads, Michael Reed, beloved father. MIA 30, stands rigidly dressed in stark black. David holds her elbow, his face drawn. The grief is a physical weight on her shoulders. He, 30, stands just behind them, a protective, anguished presence. She wears large sunglasses, but her jaw is tight. The small crowd of mourners disperses. The minister offers final condolences and leaves. Mia doesn't move. She stares at the raw earth. David. Softly. Sweetheart, we should go. It's starting to rain. A light drizzle begins. Chloe steps forward, opening a large umbrella over Mia. Chloe. Come on, Mia. You'll catch a chill. Chloe puts a hand on David's arm, a gesture of shared burden, guiding him slightly to urge Mia along. The contact lasts a beat too long. Mia watches it, her grief-numbed brain processing the image slowly. Chloe's hand on David's arm, his slight lean into the touch. Her eyes, red-rimmed and hollow, flick between them. A tiny seed, poisoned by sorrow, is planted. Int. Police station, hey. Mia sits across from Detective Hayes, 40s, weary but kind. A file labeled Reed Michael Traffic Incident is open on the desk. Det Hayes. The rain, the late hour, no streetlights on that old service road. It's a terrible, tragic accident, Ms. Reed. Your father's car just veered off. The talk screen was clean. We're closing the case. Mia's hands are clenched in her lap, resting on her slightly rounded belly. Wait. Voice flat. He knew that road like the back of his hand. He was meticulous. Det Hayes. I'm sorry. Sometimes that's just what it is. An accident. He slides a small evidence bag across the table. Inside is a shattered pair of reading glasses and a bent key fob. Det Hayes. Personal effects. There was one thing. Security from the old warehouse at the fork got this on their external camera. It's not much. He turns his monitor. Grainy black and white footage. A rain-blurred shot of the service road intersection. Time stamp. 11:47 p.m. Her father's sedan drives into frame. A split second later, a second vehicle, a dark SUV, speeds into the intersection from a side road, its headlights flaring. A near miss. Her father's car swerves violently, disappearing off the bottom of the frame. The SUV screeches to a halt for a moment, then reverses and speeds away in the direction it came. Mia leans forward, heart hammering. Wait. That's not an accident. That car forced him off. Who was it? Det Hayes. We can't make a plate. Model is a generic dark SUV. Could be a Ford Explorer, a Chevy Tahoe. There are 1,000 in this city. Without a witness or clearer footage, we have no lead. Mia stares at the frozen image of the SUV, a monstrous silhouette in the rain. She commits it to memory. Int. Chloe's office, day. Chloe's sleek, modern office is a facade of success. She stands at her floor-to-ceiling window, phone pressed to her ear, her back to the door. Her composure from the funeral is gone. Chloe. Voice low, strained. I just need 2 more weeks, Silas. The waterfront deal is this close to funding. You'll have your principal plus the VIG. All of it. Silas's voice, though, is calm, almost pleasant, which is more terrifying than a shout. Silas, Vio. Time is a funny thing, Chloe. It's not a resource I extend. You borrowed from a river, not a bank. The current's getting strong. I wouldn't want anyone else to get swept away. How's your pregnant friend? Chloe goes pale. She turns and we see her reflection in the glass. A woman trapped. Chloe. Pleading. Don't. Leave her out of this. You'll have your money. Silas, Vio. See that I do. Or I start collecting collateral. Starting with what you hold dear. The line goes dead. Chloe slumps against the window. Her eyes land on a framed photo on her desk. Her and Mia, age 10, grinning with missing teeth on the oak tree tire swing. Int. Mia and David's apartment night. The apartment feels cavernous and silent. David is at the small desk, buried in spreadsheets, his face illuminated by the harsh blue light of his laptop. He looks exhausted. Mia enters carrying a cup of tea. She notices the deep worry lines on his face. Wait, you should come to bed. David rubs his eyes. Just a few more numbers to run. The clinic's margins are tighter than I projected this quarter. With the baby coming and now the funeral costs. I just want everything to be secure for you. For our family. He sounds strained, distant. Mia puts a hand on his shoulder. Wait, we'll be okay. We have each other. We have Chloe. At the mention of Chloe, David's shoulders stiffen almost imperceptibly. A flicker of something, guilt, crosses his face. David. Yeah. Chloe. She's been a rock. Later as David sleeps, Mia is awake. Haunted by the grainy video. The SUV. She gets up, drawn to David's jacket slung over a chair. She slips her hands into the pockets, a mindless, anxious habit. Her fingers close on a small, stiff piece of paper. He pulls it out. It's a credit card receipt. The Lux Grand Hotel. The date stamp is the night before her father died. The amount is for a room service charge and a bottle of wine. Her blood runs cold. She looks at the bed where David sleeps. She looks at the receipt. The seed of suspicion sprouts a dark, twisting vine. Oak Haven neighborhood, flashback. 2005. Teenage MIA 14 and CE 14 sit on the curb of their rundown street. Chloe's face is smudged with dirt, her knuckles scraped. Young Mia. You didn't have to fight him. He's just an idiot. Young Chloe. He called you a charity case. Nobody talks about you like that. Nobody. Young Mia leans her head on Chloe's shoulder. Young Mia. What would I do without you? Young Chloe. Simple, absolute. You'll never have to find out. Present day int. Bank day. Chloe, impeccably dressed, sits across from a bank manager. She slides a folder across his desk. Her hand is steady but her smile is tight. Chloe. As you can see, the equity in the Briarwood property is more than sufficient to cover the line of credit. My clients, Mr. and Mrs. David Vance, are fully aware and have signed the power of attorney for this transaction. The manager flips through the documents. We see a forged signature page for David and Mia Vance. The document lists their home as collateral. Bank manager. Everything appears to be in order, Ms. Thorne. Your reputation precedes you. The funds should be available by tomorrow. Chloe's phone, face up on the desk, lights up with a text from MI. Can you come over? Need to talk. Chloe looks at it, a wave of nausea hitting her. She texts back quickly, her fingers trembling. Stuck in meetings all day. Tomorrow, I promise. Love you. She looks back at the banker, the lie about Mia and David's awareness sitting between them. Chloe. Voice slightly hollow. Perfect. Thank you. Int. Mia's apartment, night. Mia is alone. The receipt from the hotel is on the coffee table. She's been crying, but now her face is set in grim determination. She opens her laptop and pulls up the grainy security still of the SUV. She zooms in on the blurry grille, the shape of the headlights. She opens another browser tab and starts searching. 2018 Ford Explorer front grille, dark SUV comparison. She's piecing together a puzzle, but she's holding the wrong pieces. The infidelity and the death are mixing into one dark cloud of betrayal in her mind. Her phone rings. It's David. Wait. Interphone voice cold. Where are you? David. Frantic, sounds like he's driving. Mia, something's wrong. I'm on my way to the hospital. I'm bleeding. I was robbed. Mia's detective work vanishes. Pure primal terror takes over. Mia. I'm coming. I'm coming right now. She grabs her keys, the receipt and the image of the SUV forgotten. As she rushes out the door, the camera lingers on the laptop screen, the ghostly SUV frozen in time. Hospital, night raining. Mia's car screeches to a halt. She runs through the automatic doors, soaked and terrified. In the bustling, she sees David being wheeled down a hall on a gurney, a nurse holding a pressure bandage to his side. His face is pale. He sees her. David. Weakly. Mia. To a nurse, voice cracking. What happened? Is he okay? He was attacked. A mugging, it seems. He's stable, but we need to check his vitals and run some tests to be sure there's no internal bleeding of any kind. Are you the wife? Mia nods, clutching her stomach. As she follows the gurney, she looks back toward the entrance. Chloe arrives, breathless, her hair wet from the rain. Her eyes are wide with genuine panic. She runs to Mia, grabbing her hands. Chloe. Oh my God, Mia. Is he okay? Mia searches Chloe's face. He sees the fear, the concern. For a moment, the suspicion wavers. This is her Chloe. Her rock. The one who fought bullies for her. But then she remembers the hand on David's arm at the cemetery. The hotel receipt. The secret David is keeping. Wait. Voice a thin wire. He was mugged. They don't know anything yet. Chloe pulls Mia into a fierce hug. Over Chloe's shoulder, Mia's eyes are open, dry and hard. She stares into the middle distance at the fluorescent lights of the hospital corridor. The rain streaks down the windows behind them, distorting the world outside. A security monitor in the hospital's security office. On a grainy feed we see the entrance. Silas, in a long coat, walks calmly past the doors. He pauses, looks directly toward the corridor where Mia and Chloe stand embracing, though he can't possibly see them. He gives a small, almost imperceptible nod, as if acknowledging a plan in motion. Then he walks on, disappearing into the rainy night. The accidents are piling up. The debts are coming due. Next time on the Unbreakable Vow. A betrayal that will shatter everything.